I'm Alex.
And I'm Teddy.
And I'm Spencer.
And we are
The Button Mappers.
Hey, the Button Mappers.
Spencer finished his game of League of Legends.
Oh, no. I will quit.
What a horrible teammate. Screw it, it's just League.
What a terrible teammate.
My ranking can handle it. I should be okay.
I should be alright. I should survive this.
I'm still a level 74 brass paladin.
Brass paladin. Brass paladin. That funky paladin.
That's the League of Beasties.
League of Beasties.
Yeah, they have besties. Well, you're my beastie.
I'm sure there's some equivalency.
Sounds oddly sexual. I don't like it.
You're not into the sex thing?
You're not into the sex.
You don't like the sex?
I quit the show, guys. See you later. Spencer, drop a sick beat. Thank you, Spencer. I just wanted to see if you do it. Welcome to Donkey Kong Country 2. Diddy's Kong Quest. Not Diddy Kong's Quest. Diddy's Kong Quest.
A sequel to the Dragon Quest games on the NES.
With me today, I have Dragon Quest Teddy.
Hello!
And Dragon Ball Spencer.
Yeah! I don't watch Dragon Ball.
That's just basic kung fu sound.
Kamehame, here we go! How about that?
Here we go. Jumping into Country 2. If you haven't watched, last week we did Country 1 versus Country 2. Brought up some good points if you want to kind of have a lead-in for this map out. Hey, that's a thing you can go watch. But today, we're starting at Country 2. Guys, what's your history with Country 2?
And I was a child with Country 2. Oh no, that was Country 1. I played Country 2 on the baby. Oh, do you want to Bob Dylan it up?
I was going to join you, but you started talking. It's fine. Go ahead.
Okay. First time I played Country 2.
And I was a baby. Oh,
that's for baby month.
That's
for Babyary.
You missed it.
That's for Country 3 when I play as Baby Kong.
Okay. All right, we'll save it then. When I lived with my roommate, we played Country 2 Super Nintendo Mini. I was drunk off my rocker and I didn't finish, so my roommate took down K. Rool, and I played it for this map out. But I was in the Discord first, and then I finished on 3DS, and you can listen on Apple Podcasts and Spotify.
My, that Spotify. Maybe Apple someday. Mapple. I don't know where I'm going with this. Join our Discord and kiss your mama goodbye.
Welcome to Donkey Kong Month the Musical. I'm Teddy.
I'm Jack Black. Did you know his dad Her mom was a NASA engineer.
I heard he took photos of Diddy Kong.
Whoa.
And I'm Toad.
Spencer, what's your history with DKC2?
I had it when I was a kid. I got it for Christmas. It's one of those games that you associate with certain parts of your childhood. I associate with a CD from Everclear because I also got that at the same Christmas. So I was playing that and playing DK Country 2.
What song do they have? Was it like the?
I got a bunch. I got a bunch.
Everclear. Didn't do the one that's like you don't know what it's like. What it's like. Is it them?
No. That was not even close.
What the fuck did they sing?
They had like Father of Mine. I Will Buy You a New Life. I don't know if that's the name of the song, but it was that CD.
Okay, I'll sing a
I'll
song.
buy you a garden where flowers can bloom. I will buy you a new car.
I got it. Ready?
Okay.
I'm going to sing it.
Oh, go ahead.
You don't know what it's like. What it's like. There you go.
I know this one. And I don't want to wait any longer.
I just want to map out country too. I want to ride a giant spider that wears 8 tennis shoes.
I just want to inform you. That's Everlast, by the way.
Oh, is it? Okay.
That's the band who sings
The
that.
fuck is Everclear?
They're an alternative rock group. Yeah, they're the Foo Fighters. Everclear, a.k.a. the Foo Fighters. We're an American rock band.
This is why Spencer doesn't listen to the soundtracks, because he had Everclear.
Yeah, I was high on Everclear that day. So high on the alcohol that is Everclear. And I loved this game a lot. I played it pretty religiously for about a year. Donkey Kong Country 2 is a pretty big part of my childhood.
It's very much in line with Pastor Month. Alex?
When I was a baby, I actually did play it when I was a baby. I was like, I was very, very young. I was like maybe 2 or 3. My parents had it on their Super Nintendo when I was growing up. They got rid of it, but I had very vivid memories of it for some reason. And then when I got older, I played it through other means, like friends had it on the GBA and things like that. And then finally, one glorious day, I got a Nintendo Wii, and the first game I downloaded off the Virtual Console was DKC2. And then eventually, in 2016, I would get my own copy of the game to go alongside my copies of 1 and 3. So it's a game I've always had some ties with.
Ties?
Get it? Ties.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah,
good one.
Ties.
Good one. I heard that before. That's still a good one. What's it like playing games as a baby?
Very small hands. It's hard, actually.
I imagine.
I remember very vivid memories of playing this and Bubble Bobble with my mom.
That's like one of those like pop-in YouTube videos. Donkey Kong Country 2, played by a baby.
Played by a baby.
Can a baby actually beat the first world in Donkey Kong Country 2? Emoji.
He was just born, and his name is Malta Master.
Hey guys, we're gonna go check out see if my baby can beat this game. But I need you to smash that like button and swamp that subscribe button. We're gonna go check out my baby, see if he can beat this game. Holy shit, he's on World 2.
He's actually still in the womb. We've inserted the controller into my wife.
Before he's born, let's see if you can collect all of the podcasts in your download section on Apple Podcasts and Spotify.
You better hurry. He's starting to crown.
Just like we're crowning out the conversations over on Discord. Don't forget to donate to our Patreon.
So that we can have more kids.
I can only make this kind of content once, so I need to make as many kids as possible.
They have to do one for every Donkey Kong game that ever came out.
Oh no. I'm gonna hate when I do conga. They gotta get the bongos up there.
It's gonna be uncomfortable.
It's gonna be terrible.
What? That game had bongos? I played with a controller.
I played with a memory card.
I played on my desk.
Donkey Kong Country 2 came out 1995. That's a year after the first game, guys. Wowza. Can you believe that? That's nuts. Fucking nuts.
I was told by a famous anime character once to believe it. So I do.
Speaking of anime, Spencer, do you want to read the plot summary for Donkey Kong Country 2?
Sure, I can do that. All right. Sometime after the events of Donkey Kong Country, Donkey Kong is relaxing at a beach, sitting on a chair while drinking a banana milkshake. Funky Kong is busy surfing waves among the seagulls.
Whoa!
Cranky Kong walks up to Donkey Kong and hits him on the head with his cane. Cranky asks Donkey Kong why he is sitting around if he's a big star.
Why are you sitting around if you're a big star?
Donkey Kong replies that even stars need time off.
Even stars need time off.
Cranky says that he never took breaks.
I never took breaks.
Whisking off maidens and throwing barrels 7 days a week.
I fuck sluts and threw barrels all the time.
Donkey Kong asks Cranky to leave him alone and stop pestering him. So
Leave
Cranky
me alone,
leaves.
Dad. You don't understand me.
Donkey Kong then
getting the fuck out of here.
Yep. Donkey Kong then goes to sleep in his chair. At night, Diddy Kong and his girlfriend Dixie. Oh, you know what? I never noticed that they were girlfriend and boyfriend.
Whoa.
I thought they were all related. Anyway, well, they have the same last name, so
Maybe they are. Listen, I don't judge, but I am judging.
This is some deep south right here. At night, Diddy Kong and his girlfriend Dixie Kong are worried because Donkey Kong has not returned.
He said he joined us for the threesome. Where is he?
Incestuous threesome. They go to the beach to investigate, and the Kongs, it even says the Kongs, okay, holy shit, find many footprints surrounding Donkey Kong's broken chair. They find a note in the chair which reads, Ha-ar.
No. You gotta do it in the voice.
Oh, can you do that?
This is a quote. No, you're doing it. I'm doing
I don't
everything
know.
else. No, you gotta do it.
I'm reading the fucking story.
Do a K.
You're doing everything?
Do a K. Rool voice.
Ha-ar. We have got the big monkey. If you want him back, you scurvy dogs, you'll have to hand over the banana horde. My name.
Captain K. Rool.
Captain K. Rool.
You know, it's funny because this is actually based in the mythology of Captain Kidd's Gardener's Island when he kidnapped one of the natives and actually held him up for ransom.
Oh, okay.
Captain Kidd.
You guys want to know about Captain Kidd and Gardener's Island?
Don't start this, please. Don't lead us down this road. I'm gonna have to go Wikipedia that. Cranky suggests handing over the banana horde to K. Rool. Diddy refuses because of how much effort he and Donkey Kong went through to retrieve the bananas, and that he would be very upset if his bananas were stolen again.
We worked so hard with these fucking bananas, man. That's Diddy.
Cranky asks if they have any better suggestions, and Diddy and Dixie both say that we're
gonna fucking kill him. We're gonna get Donkey Kong back. Okay, sorry.
That they want to rescue Donkey Kong themselves.
Oh, okay.
The two get in a brief argument with Cranky, who does not believe Diddy qualifies as a video game hero. Thus,
not a real gamer.
Fuck you, Diddy. Fuck you, Diddy Kong.
Thus, it's up to Diddy to save his uncle alongside Dixie.
What? That's his uncle?
Who insisted on joining him, starts his journey.
The gaming uncle confirmed.
Alongside Dixie, his sister. Or something, I don't know.
That's clearly his sister.
They're all named Kong, so is it just like the race? I don't like. How does that work?
Been to Korea?
I don't know. It says the Kongs. Like, find many footprints.
Everyone, half of Koreans have the last name Kim, so I mean it's like
yeah, but you wouldn't say
Kong connection.
You wouldn't say if two people that had both had the last name Kim but weren't related. Yeah. You wouldn't say the Kims.
How do you know?
You just wouldn't, because when you say that, it implies they're all one family.
We are one.
We are one. Join the Kongs. We are one. We are one unit, one entity.
We will not let the rules take
Kongs
over.
Kongs are forever. Kongs are always.
So this leads me to a weird dilemma because I wish that there was a scene where they like kissed each other or showed any kind of affection that would make them boyfriend and girlfriend.
Why
but
the
also,
fuck would you want Diddy to kiss his uncle? You sick fuck.
no,
Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. You meant with Dixie. I'm sorry.
It's a harmless peck, Alex. It's a peck on the cheeks. You never had
That's
an
a
uncle
love-
before?
You know, an uncle kiss the other
Teddy, if your uncle is kissing you, you need to get the fuck out of there.
It's like, come here, Sonny. Give me a peck on the cheek.
Give your uncle a good kiss. Come on. Just like we always did.
Captain Kidd.
Right after we wrestle in the backyard.
No, I would have liked Diddy to actually show some affection to Dixie, but also it's a catch-22 because as a child I would have been mortified seeing that because I swore that they were brother and sister.
Mm.
Whoa! Yeah. There's your story.
Thank you.
I mean, any further reading would be spoilers for the rest of the game.
Yeah, I see that. So I guess with that said, we'll jump right into the first area. I'm scrolling down. That's why I'm stalling. We're gonna scroll right into the first area, whose name I totally know. Gangplank Galleon. Galleon. Galloon.
Gang, gang. That's something the kids say.
So it's funny that this game the story picks up like DK on the beach and all this stuff because they don't really need to do that. They could have just picked it up right after the first game because you end the first game on a pirate ship and you start this game on a pirate ship.
Oh, who lives on a pirate ship over the sea?
Captain K. Rool.
Playing as Dixie and Diddy.
Captain K. Rool.
It's not country 1, but it is country 2.
Captain K. Rool.
We play on gangplanks and the galleons too.
Captain K. Rool.
Ready?
Captain K. Rool.
Captain K. Rool.
Captain
K. Rool.
He's gonna fucking die, isn't he?
Poor Gator.
Dixie's out. Diddy's out for blood.
It wouldn't have made sense.
DK Country 2. Diddy's revenge.
Sharpening my knives.
You shouldn't fuck with him this time. He's coming back. This is the second time. You get the fuck away from this island, you alligator. Just
Diddy's pissed off.
We're cooking Kremlin tonight, boys.
He has a fucking Glock. He's like aiming at people. I'm not fucking around anymore. Sorry. That was fun.
Ready for the next world?
About Gangplank Galleon, though.
Gangplank Galleon. You guys want to go, I guess, level by level? Or what?
Call them out.
We got Pirate Panic.
Oh, no.
Main Brace Mayhem.
That's metal.
Gangplank Galley.
Once a galley, now a galleon.
Lockjaw's Locker.
Davy Lockjaw. What's in his locker?
Topsail Trouble.
We're in trouble now.
And Crow's Nest, the boss fight.
Ah!
You guys have any memorable stages here on Gangplank Galleon?
All of them.
Yeah, they're all pretty fucking good, aren't they?
Yeah.
Well, to me, this is quintessential Diddy's Conquest. That's what I remember most of that. He's on a damn pirate ship.
He's on a damn pirate ship.
Yeah, I like the designs. It looks cool.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys have any like what's your favorite stage here? Get to pick a stage.
I mean, I want to take a moment and just kind of review them. I do like the difference between, like, if you go stage 1 to stage 2, stage 1 is typical. It's like kind of like horizontal platforming, but then it kind of switches to more of a vertical climbing up the pirate ship, and that's a theme that they repeat. I think there's one with the water where it rises here. I think that's Lockjaw's Locker. Maybe I'm mistaken.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. To see that effect was really cool. I skipped the whole thing with the barrel that I found. But I still like that. You know, it's very different from your typical aquatic ambience from the first game. In this game, you could tell things are intense. You know, the music is like dum 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 dum. It's Metal Gear Donkey.
What is it called? A mast? Yeah, it is a mast. The ship mast for the ones you're going up. Those are really fucking cool. I like when you're gonna have to climb, like ascend. My favorite level in this whole thing's probably the Lockjaw's Locker, though, where you're in the hold because of the. It's like those are the coolest water stages to me. I don't know why they have like a certain ambience to them.
Mm-hmm.
That are it's just kind of unmatched, which is funny because the first game's levels, water levels are called aquatic ambience or whatever. But I absolutely, it's like one of the only games that I just absolutely adore the water levels.
They also introduced the hooks, which are kind of a nifty mechanic that's in Gangplank Galley. You know, Diddy can hang from the hook and he jumps hook to hook, or Dixie can do that too. And also, you can start to toy around with a couple things, like picking up the other Kong on your shoulders and throwing them. That's not something you could do in the first game, but you can mess around with that here.
And that comes to good use, too, for certain platforming situations and stuff, and like getting collectibles. They also introduced the snake, and I think Top Sail Trouble, right? You gotta ride the snake for the first time.
What's his name?
I totally know it. I totally know Radley. Radley the rattlesnake.
Radley, like Radley.
Radley. Yeah, it's Radley.
Okay.
It's Bradley. Yeah, all the other animals have really cute names, and he's just Bradley.
I have a hard time picking a favorite stage here because they're all really good and they all just gel really well together. It's like each one kind of offers its part of the whole. So I think they all just are really great.
They're not annoying either. There's not one of these where I think it's like, damn, I dread playing this stage.
Nope.
Well, and they all flow together really well too.
Yeah.
Just a great set of stages. I mean, I would give it, probably
A+.
6 stars.
Oh, we're doing this out of how many? To VG mashup.
I don't remember. How the fuck did we do it before? I don't remember. Is it 7 star? I don't remember.
Is it out of 7?
Was it out of 7?
So every stage, every world is variable because they change the number of levels that you play. So
No,
the
but-
6-star scale doesn't really work.
No, but how many stars do we have in Mario 64?
6.
7? 6. Okay.
It was always 6.
Well, then I give it 6.
Unless you're going by the DS version rules, in which case it's 7.
In which case, you got to use a D-pad to play. I use 6 stars.
Unless you're playing on the 3DS, in which case you can use the thumbstick, which would still be 7.
There you go.
But we'll go 6.
So a 6-star rating we're going to give it? I'll give it 6 stars out of 6 stars.
Okay, I give it a
Perfect.
solid 5, I think.
Perfect start of the game. What the fuck is wrong with you, Teddy?
You fucker.
That's a deep question for a button map.
You fucker.
This is not what I signed up for, okay?
You fucking give it a 5.
Fuck you, man. Fuck your 6. I'm going 5, man.
Mean.
Man.
What do you guys think of the boss, Crow's Nest?
It's a cool beginning. It's an early level boss.
Oh my god, the music theme for this is called Bossa Nova. I fucking love it. I didn't know that.
It's different. It's probably a better boss than most of the bosses in Country 1.
Absolutely. They up the. I mean, with the first boss in Country 1 is fucking fucking Gennati, and you jump on him, and goes, and then he keeps hopping around. This one, it has like the little crow with the pirate get up, and he has a nest, and he fucking bangs his head against the thing, and the eggs fall out, and you gotta throw an egg back at him. It's pretty clever with the setup. It's not too challenging for the first boss, but it's way more challenging than. And then,
Crow's Nest, throwing up eggs.
Alright,
Gotta love Gennati.
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 Ready to move on?
Ready to get naughty.
Well, after we get off of the pirate ship, we're going to Crocodile Cauldron. I mean, you didn't know from the story, if you couldn't tell, because, you know, we were doing dumb jokes. We are in the island for the Kremlings live, so.
Yeah.
Are we in like a volcano?
Looks like we're on the outside of a volcano.
Okay.
Otherwise referred to as a cauldron.
We got Hot Head Hop.
Hop hop.
Is it Cannon's Claim?
Fire the cannon.
Fire. Lava Lagoon.
No longer blue.
Red Hop Ride.
Let's
We got
ride
the-
on that one.
The X-rated Squawks Shaft.
That's the bonus map. Bonus mappers.
And Cleaver's
He's
Kill.
one. Yeah.
Cleaver's
Sorry, what?
kill.
What were...
I was gonna say Squawk's one bad mother. Shut your mouth.
Oh, there you go.
I was gonna say subscribe to the bonus mappers for more.
If you want to see more of Squawk's Shaft.
We are talking about his penis, right?
His red hot ride. If you would
His red hot rod.
His red hot ride, if you would say. Yeah. We'll do the hot head hop. Okay, fuck it. So these are lava themed stages for the most part. There are like a couple mine themed ones, and another one where you're inside of a ship for the swimming level. What about hot head hop, guys?
It's just cool. I like. I'm really partial to Red Hot Ride. So, I mean, these are basically skin swaps for me.
Does this one still have the alligators? Do you hop on?
Mhm.
I fucking love the sound that they make. They go and they like fling.
Yeah.
That sound is just like ingrained into my brain. It's just like I can't tell you what that sound is except for that. Like if somebody asked me to reproduce that sound from scratch, I'd be like, I don't know how.
Red Hot Ride is probably the most creative of all of them here.
With the balloons.
Yeah, I adore that. I just had so much fun. It's not hard, which is a good thing. It's just a fun time going across that thing and just timing it right.
Yeah.
As a kid, I had a really hard time with it. I didn't. Now it was like so simple.
I
don't
think
know
it's
what I was
figuring
thinking.
it out, like how to ride the balloon or something. Like you use the D-pad and like you have to use the vents. And then also there's a couple bees that can throw you off.
Mhm.
But
But it's not. It's not.
it's not that bad, no.
No,
Well,
it's good
in this world, we're introduced to Squitter, the spider. Oh,
probably one of the best additions to the game. Yeah.
Teddy's
Yeah, I'm-
favorite. I know how Teddy loves bugs.
It's an arachnid.
Whatever.
Better than the snake. Yeah, I'll
Don't be
take a
don't be
spider.
racist, Spencer.
Oh, sorry.
The spider race.
Don't be a spider racist, okay? If he wants to identify as a bug, he can.
Yeah. He identifies as a bug.
Welcome to A Bug's Life.
Welcome to the Bugs Life map. We also have I really like the mine levels, not because they do anything too unique. I mean, they're like vertical stages. They basically take the place of like the mass stages. I really love the music in the background. The fucking, I mean, it starts up and has like the I don't know. It's really nice. I like playing through those stages. They have a nice feel to them.
If ever a game
awesome.
had a bitchin' soundtrack, it's Country 2.
Fuck yes, the soundtrack is probably one of the best. It's so good.
The soundtrack is like outside of the game listen toable, which for me is very rare. But it's like I could legit listen to this music like at the gym or.
Oh
doing-
yeah, that's very rare.
Thank David Wise.
Thanks, Teddy.
Rare. Where?
Those people that can't see it, Teddy is doing like a weird dance right now, and he's doing some weird thing with his hands.
Teddy, keep your clothes on, man. What the hell? We're doing a map out.
I have video evidence.
Whoa,
The clothes are on.
My favorite level in this is actually Lava Lagoon, the water stage. We meet Clapper the Seal, who I have questions. How does he? Okay, so the water is like super hot in the stage, and you can't jump into it. And you jump on the seal, and he goes, "Or," and he blows out the water, it becomes cool.
Yeah.
How does he do that? He's just one seal.
There's a pipe under the box, and it's actually filtering cool water through him.
It's like, spoiler, he does it again later, and he freezes just normal water. So like the seal has like fucking like mega ice breath or something.
There's a urinary tract pipe connected.
He has a urinary tract infection. Got it.
Yes.
He has a UTI.
Yes.
I didn't know that's what that did. Okay. Lava Lagoon, fantastic stage. I love the fact that it does like a swimming level. The first country tried with like, I think there's like the chase swimming level towards the end. Tries to do something like kind of exciting with it. I think this one masters it though, because it's, there's moments where you hop out of the water and you're safe. Safe. You to like hit the seal and he cools the water down. You have like a limited time to get through it again. Very fun. Very, very awesome.
Donkey Kong Country 2 is one of the few games that has playable water stages to me. Because even Donkey Kong Country, they weren't horrible, but I'm like, I prefer not to. But this game nails it, so good for them.
Yeah, there's definitely that tension and that rush here because of the the magma coming in. I agree. I like coming out of the water, and just getting back in every so often. It gives you moments like respite, and also just it is kind of liberating to be able to kind of run around and stuff.
I have an embarrassing moment. For Squawk's Shaft.
Yeah,
that started off poorly, but
yeah,
I didn't actually know that he could shoot those things out. So I didn't do that for this one. I had to do it without that skill.
Which is hilarious to think about. He's like,
Is he choking?
Yeah.
So I didn't know that. So I had to. So it was a little harder than it should have been. Had I known that, I'm sure it would have been a lot easier.
Are those like Necky's nuts that he's shooting out? Like that. Like do birds in this universe just have that ability?
Yeah, it's not like stereotypical of birds to shoot out nuts. But
that'd be terrifying. What if you were just walking down the street and like a fucking pigeon or something flew by and just like start like spitting nuts at you? I'd be terrified. I'd be like, oh my god!
It'd be horrifying.
I'd be like, Country 2.
I played that.
I put my cap on and
I'll grab its feet. I'll grab its feet and be like, let's go. Grab by the talons. This is Spencer's favorite boss, Cleaver. What you got for Cleaver?
Man. Yeah, this combines platforming with an engaging boss fight that's also kind of scary because he's a sword with a face on it. So really, really fun and intense and cool.
We're boring, Teddy.
Are you saying you are boring?
I said we are boring, Teddy.
Yeah, we're boring, Teddy. You're telling me you're boring. I wouldn't say that about you. I think you're pretty entertaining.
Oh, thanks, man.
No, thank you.
Oh, thanks, man. Thank you.
No, thank you. So nice.
we think
you could cut this tension with a cleaver.
Whoa! I see what you did. You tied it into the thing.
Some people wear kilts. We wear kilns.
Spencer isn't Cleaver. Spencer is clever.
Cleaver is clever. Whoop, I got that backwards.
You could say he's really killing it.
Killing
Just like
it.
Diddy's gonna fucking kill K-Rool. He's not fucking around this time.
Yeah.
Welcome to Country 2, the map out of Diddy Kong's psychosis.
Diddy Kong's mental breakdown.
Yeah. So tell us, Diddy, where did it all begin?
They took my uncle, my kissing uncle.
Okay, let me write that down.
Kissing uncle.
Kissing uncle. A lot of questions about that one. He circles it 5 times.
Underlines it a few times. Cleaver is a really fun boss fight. It's also not too challenging. I mean, honestly, like in between the sections where you have to hit them with the cannonballs, and you can just hop across the hooks in like a diagonal line and just avoid all of his attacks pretty easily. But it is really fun though. I really like the tension of like being trapped in the little platform, and he pops up and Diddy's eyes like bonk out of his head. He's like, "Wow!" You know,
As you would.
yeah,
you know,
"Wah!"
about floating
You know?
sword.
You know, it has the great. Well, all the bosses have the great music, but I think the music fits this one the best because it's like da 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 da, and there's this giant swords coming out of the lava. Da, da. So
It's a. I think what I like about it is you know, the tension keeps increasing with these bosses. They're not like, you know, just, you know, attack them a few times and they're dead. You know, you think you've got it after the third hit, and then it submerges into the lava, and it comes back with a vengeance and starts chasing after you, and the hooks appear, and you got to use the hooks. There's also like collectible coins if you really play with the map. Like you can float as Dixie to the corner of the map and to get them. So, you know, very creative, and always coming back to like see like, you know, the gestures from, you know, Diddy and Dixie. It's just nice touches. So.
you guys ready to move on?
Yeah.
Where to?
Is that Crimquet?
It's France.
Oui, oui. We got the barrel Bayou.
Born on a bayou.
Glimmers Gillian.
Back to the old galleon.
Crackhead Clement.
Crackhead.
Crackhead Clement. Diddy goes to Circle K at 2 a.m. we got Rattle Battle.
Get back on the saddle.
Which that one sounds like a Dr. Seuss book. So does Slime Climb. That one also sounds like a Dr. Seuss book. Slime Climb and
Dragon
Bramble... Dragon Quest apparently is the next level. We got Bramble Blast. And for the boss, we got Cudgel's Contest.
Not a Kong test.
Not at all.
Contest.
It's a test of cons. Who's the biggest con here?
Con! That's from Star Trek. We're in the swamp. Shrek lives in the swamp, so this is officially the Shrek level.
Welcome to the swamp. Donkey.
Donkey! Diddy! You gotta save Donkey! Kill K-Rool! Kill the fucker!
Kill the fucker.
Get your kissing uncle back!
You got to kill that fucker.
You want more kisses from your uncle, don't you?
You want uncle kisses, don't you? Your sister won't suffice. You gotta get your uncle back. Kill him.
Sister love. I know you love what your sister did it. But I know you want your donkey.
I think this is the most unexciting area in the game.
I don't know. I'd say this is really where it's starting to become more exciting.
Okay, let's fight. What you got?
Let's fight. Can you fight?
Fight.
Dude, I didn't watch that new Mortal Kombat movie because I know it doesn't have that song in it, and that song is the best.
Yep.
I didn't watch it because it's a Mortal Kombat movie.
Yeah, well, that too.
I don't know. I like most of these, and you know, Bayou.
Bayou?
Bayou.
By us. Bayou. That's where it really starts to get a little tricky. I remember because like you got like the little lily pads and the crocodiles that submerge into the swamp, and you know, you can't really float across too much of it. So I started to lose some lives here. I don't really like the one that's underwater with the fish. Actually, I was watching a speedrun of the SNES version, and it's like epilepsy on screen every time you turn the damn character. It just like flashes super bright.
Yeah.
The rattle battle is probably one of my favorite uses of rattle. I think that's probably one of the stronger uses of the snake. The slime climb, where the fish and the poison start to chase after you. This is a more benign version of it happening later, but it, the tension is there. It's strong. And then Bramble Blast is good, albeit it's a little annoying if you miss the barrels and you screw that up a little bit. Because you can end up kind of repeating paths, but this is a kind of a nice introduction to that.
Yeah. You know what? I take back what I said. I just don't like the 2 swamp levels. I like Glimmer's Galleon. I like Rattle Battle. I like Slime Climb, and I like Bramble Blast. But the 2 that are like actually based in the swamp, I don't think they do anything too interesting with those. Like that whole level theme. I mean, it's basically flat except for the parts we have to like jump on the lid pads or on the whatever you call those fucking the big weed looking things. What's it called? The fuck are those called? I don't know.
Stamen.
Things.
Stamen. Damon.
They're all palette swaps to me on this one. I kind of just was okay with it. But Bramble Blast, as much as I am terrified of these levels because of the mistiming the barrel blasts, I really liked it. I thought it was a clever way to get around this weird non-actual platforming area. So,
could you imagine? Like, I know the GBA version of Country 3 replaces the music and like other stuff because I don't know why. Could you imagine if Bramble Blast, if you started up on the GBA version and instead of Stickerbrush Symphony, like it was like or like something like that, and you would just fucking ruin it.
Yeah.
It's time for Bramble Blast. Do the Mario. Do the Bramble Blast. No, Stickerbrush Symphony makes those fucking stages. As like that's the like if somebody had to say, Alex, what is the sound of nostalgia? I would just play him that song.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
really,
this is the sound of nostalgia. Like
to me, it's the opening of this game.
Oh yeah. That's a good one too.
That song. You had it in one of your videos a while ago. Yeah, Alex had it in one of his videos a while ago, and I was just walking through a freaking grocery store listening to it. I'm like, wait a minute, I know that. And it's like memories from my childhood just like hitting me in the grocery store.
Yeah, came flooded back.
Like, oh no!
The trauma! Kissing my uncle!
Incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Stickerbrush Symphony's definitely classic. And there's some tricky timing with the barrels. Like, you have to really get around some of those vines. I think the second half of the stage is where it gets tricky. There's a balloon that's rising, and you can, like, time your barrel blast to try and get it. Because, like, every time that you get, like, that you die in that barrel, it screws you up. Do you get squawks in Bramble Blast?
Not yet. This one's just the barrels, I believe.
I
think maybe
this one says the guide thing says that you get squawks here.
I think it may be optional.
Yeah.
But it's not one of the ones where you're required to use him. I don't believe. I could be wrong.
If you click into the thing, it'll tell you if there's an animal on it.
Oh, okay.
And this one says squawks, but yeah, it could have easily, because there were a lot of levels in this game where it was like I was walking by one of the signs. It was like, all right, you have to get off of your rhino here. I was like, oh, I didn't.
What rhino?
I didn't know you could get one. Bummer.
Forgot what I was gonna say. Damn. Oh, you know what? I don't think because like I know the barrel stages in especially in Bramble seem kind of daunting because of the Bramble. I honestly though I don't think they're as hard as some of the ones in the first game. The first game, especially towards the 4th and 5th world, they have some where the timing's really weird. Like there's one in the treetops area of one where the timing is awful and you can fuck it up really easily. I don't think there's any of the barrel stages in 2 that are that bad with the barrel timing itself. It's just the fact that you're surrounded by fucking thorns is terrifying.
It's kind of they're not anywhere near as abhorrent as they are over in there. But I think the Bramble stuff, it's really kind of a misnomer. like it makes you think that there's a problem there, like it's scary, but honestly it's just like it's actually better than nothing, because you can just get hurt and then figure it out. But like if you think about it, in a normal game or even in Donkey Kong Country, it would have just been emptiness and you would just die anyway. So the Bramble actually isn't a problem. It just kind of makes you think that there is, because it's a weird level design theory crafting.
What about the lamest boss of this game?
I didn't think it was that lame.
Dudgel's contest. It's just this big guy hopping around. Feels like K. Rool.
Even the, what did you call it, lamest?
Yeah.
Even the lamest boss in Donkey Kong Country 2 is better than the second best boss in Country 1.
You're saying he's better than Necky's Nuts?
Yes.
You're a madman.
You better neck these nuts.
Yeah. Come on, he goes.
Nah, Cudgel's cool, man. It's a real big alligator scary boss fight. It reminds me of the TV show.
Yeah, I'm cool with it. I like it.
It's funny that they used him and not Clubba, because you actually have, like the Clubba levels and stuff that he guards.
Yeah.
And Clubba's bigger than this guy.
I actually confused them. I thought it was Clubba.
No, it's not Clubba, but
Yeah.
I was rather just use Clubba or something and like have that part of it. Because wouldn't it have been cool if you beat Clubba and then you unlock access to the Clubba stages or something? Like you unlock the things where you can go to the stages. Because Clubba's way more terrifying than this guy. This guy is a fucking Clubba wannabe.
Welcome to my Clubba club.
You walk up to Clubba, and Clubba's got this big fucking club, and he's just like, and just like pay him the 15 coins to start the, like going to his map or go away. And the last option is like fight him. And if you go to fight him, he just fucking clubs you off the map. So this guy's more like dumber.
I don't know. It's tricky because if you have to get the jumps right. If you're still stationary on the ground when he lands, you get temporarily frozen. If you hold the TNT boxes or barrels when and you're still on the ground, the thing explodes. You don't get to use it. You have to wait and do it over again. I remember trying this once or twice. A few times when the first time I played it.
It's not a terrible boss. I don't know. There's just like, I don't know, like the first two bosses I think were very creative, and then the third boss is like green alligator, big green alligator, and I was like, oh, like they could have thought of something better for this, I think.
Speaking of something better,
Spencer, do you have anything else to say about Cudgel?
No.
I guess we're off to crazy Clam Land. Nothing. Okay.
The two levels that are crazy crumbling.
Yeah. We got my next favorite rated X film, Hornet Hole.
Yikes. Don't want to see that up close.
We got Target Terror. Wasn't that a Banjo
Rated
Tooie?
R.
Wasn't that a Banjo Tooie thing? Target Terror?
Welcome to the shopping spree here at Target Terror.
We got Bramble Scramble.
It's Tari.
Nothing? Okay.
No, I don't got anything in there.
We
Scramble.
got Rickety Race.
What up, Rick?
You're gonna riggedy wreck yourself if you're not careful.
We got our most niche rated X film, Mudhole Marsh.
Randy Marsh lives there.
We got Ramby Rumble.
Oh my gosh, Royal Rumble confirmed.
And we got the boss, King Zingstein.
It rhymed.
King Zingstein. King Zingstein. Okay.
Stain.
So this is the first world that, we've had worlds like levels that like have gone back to like previous ideas, like the whole like being inside the ship, being on top of the ship, whatever. This is the first one that on the map itself, it fucking mashes together two very weird things. There's a Kremlin carnival. And then there's also giant beehives, which makes sense because we're in like the Kremlin island or whatever. So you got the bees have to live somewhere. They're always a part of the country enemy lineup. So it makes sense to have them have their own area. But the fact that they mash together the hive and the carnival, it's weird.
It is. Yeah, what's up with that? I'd be interested to know.
Like maybe they didn't have enough ideas to make them each their own world, because I would have liked to see them as their own world, but I don't know.
Yeah,
I think there's
nothing
a
big on
lot
it.
of missed opportunity with the. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. Fuck the B stages for me.
What?
I'm out of that. But to me the whole stage should have been Kremland. And there's so many missed opportunities with having a theme park as your setting. Like they just did 2 roller coasters. But there's like in the background, you're looking at a Ferris wheel. How cool would that have been if there's like a cool Ferris wheel stage? Where
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like if there was a stage where you have to like go like across like a boardwalk or something, and you like go up like a Ferris wheel. Like they could have done really cool stuff with like the whole carnival theme.
Yeah.
I don't know. I absolutely loved the carnival stages. These are probably some of my favorite minecart challenges. They're both distinct and different. Bramble Scramble was really challenging. That one threw me for a loop the first time I tried it. I know it's more bee themed ish, and you know, so it's a little weird conceptually, but I don't know. There were some real memories there of just trying super hard to get out of that in that area. But yeah, I agree. They could have done more than the 2. I thought that there were more carnival-esque stuff there, but the stages themselves are really good. I don't much care for the honey stages either. There's one where it's vertical and then like you could just fall down and lose all your progress. It's kind of annoying.
I'd like the honey stages because it does add to the world. Because I mean, you know, we do have giant bees, so it makes sense that they'd have a hive. But I just wish they would have had other ideas with it. That's why I think they might have just tossed it here because they maybe didn't have a ton of ideas for those stages.
Yeah.
Because if they had a whole world, like they would need to come up with different variations, and the only thing they can come up with is like stick to the wall.
A whole new world.
A whole new world with a bunch of fucking bees. They're gonna sting you in your butt.
This is the hole.
Hornet hole.
It's not a porn that you might think.
Maybe it is. Email me. Yeah, I think they could have done like I like the idea of having the hives. As it stands, are those levels that memorable to me? Nah, not really. I like the theme though.
Alex likes the hives.
Yeah, I'm a hive
Likes
mind.
the hornet hole.
I'm a hive mind. That's what they call me.
Oh, beehive.
Teddy, can you do the like a version of the music from the roller coaster levels?
It's hard because it's a little electronic. It's
He
like,
goes.
yeah, I don't know. I can't really do it, but it's good. It's good music.
Yeah, that's good. You're right.
Yeah.
I agree.
Look at
I
that.
agree with you.
We've reached an agreement.
Yeah.
Good
Thank
music.
you.
Confirmed.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Good math. Spencer,
Crimeland.
what'd you get, Spencer?
What's that? What do I get?
Yeah, anything?
Yeah.
You anything to say?
I listened to most of this on almost mute.
What the fuck's wrong with you? This is like one of the best gaming soundtracks.
I know it's good. I just didn't play the music. I turned up the music so I could hear them at the end when they were like playing the guitar rapping because it felt satisfying. Yeah.
That's my favorite. Dixie fucking shredding it. Do you guys have anything else to say about the levels in this area? I like the race. I'll give you that one. The boss though is King Zingstein. I like this boss. I mean, you have to use squawks. It's very unique. Giant bee. I mean, we had a giant bee in the first game, so it's hard to be unique. But the fact that the level is just about flying around the enemy and and kind of like avoiding the attacks almost gives it like a pseudo spaceship shooter feel or something. It's very strange. I like it a lot though. You have to hit him in his stinger, his X-rated stinger, and eventually he'll get smaller and desperate and call other bees and get faster, and it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, a good example of the game having a boss that escalates in difficulty the more you play it, which is kind of missing in the other one. It's just and I love the idea, like having to angle yourself behind him to shoot. It's just cool. It makes you like really think about your next move. So, fun boss.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, this is like bosses done right, where it's not too repetitive and there's phases and it escalates. It still has a pattern. Has a pattern of flight that you can kind of work around and predict early on. I think once it gets the bee shield, that's when it becomes tricky. But you really gotta master it, and mastering it with squawks and it's kind of tricky. If you push up or down or left or right on the control pad, if you like hold them, it helps you go up in that direction faster, as opposed to just like tapping to raise or not tapping to fall. So there's ways that you can maneuver the controls to better play as the animal buddies. But yeah, it was tricky.
Yeah, well, and with the whole thing of like escalation, I think this is one of the few bosses in this game that like, not saying like it tells a great narrative, but like it has some sort of a story through the boss fight, because like again he changes back into being like a smaller bee, and like he gets very desperate. It feels like towards the end of the fight, and I don't know, I like that a lot. It's gives it some character.
Dude, how I would love to storycraft this. So obviously there's two disparate things. There's the bees, as our friend Nicolas Cage would say. And then
they're in his eyes.
then they're in his eyes. Then there's the creme land. So wouldn't it be cooler? And I know this game doesn't really take itself that seriously as story. But I'm just saying, like, if there's a story where the bees were like slowly taking over the carnival, and then the end is more like
wouldn't it be
him, like they're intruding on the bees.
Yeah, because the bees, I take it the bees would have already been there with the hives, and then they're building the carnival over that.
Well, it could be that. Yeah, where they're building the carnival over that, and the bees. Because I love the bee as the boss, so the bee would be like on a roller coaster or something, and you're fighting him that way or something. Like that would be, to me, like the penultimate way to end it is like, and there's honey that like he's squirting honey, so you have to
merge
jump over.
the two together.
Yeah, and so they're kind of like in unison there. There'd be a lot of cool.
Or like they could have like a roller coaster going through the hive, and then you have to jump off onto the walls.
Exactly.
That would be creative. Yeah.
And you're like dodging bees while you're on the cart, because like everybody, we like the cart.
Yeah.
So things like that would be so cool, and to me, it's just odd that they had these two just completely separate ideas.
Yeah, like I said, it feels like two separate worlds they just didn't have enough content for something.
In a world where bees have taken over,
get your kissing uncle back.
Come ride the minecart ride
in Minecraft.
Super Honeybee Edition.
Stick to the walls.
Stick to the walls.
Stick to the walls,
stuck
sonny.
For a while.
I got kisses waiting for you.
Donkey kisses. Meet Shrek.
I got kisses for you. Who's that, my uncle?
Hey, uncle.
Yeah.
What's your favorite video game? The one where I saved my uncle.
They give me a big kiss.
Give me a big kiss at the end. I'm Mr. Steady.
Moving on, we got Gloomy Gulch.
Gulch on that.
Which is like a spooky foresty area.
Yeah.
Ooh. We got Ghostly Grove.
Ghastly Grave.
Haunted Hall.
Spooky.
Dang, thank you. Gussie Glade.
I love that air freshener.
I was just going to say, yeah, I can't plug into that.
Parrot Shoot Panic.
Oh no, I forgot my parrot shoot.
Web Woods.
The World Web Woods.
and Creepy Crow, the boss.
More like Crappy Crow.
More like
Hated
shitty,
that guy.
shitty guy. More like shitty bird.
More like Shitbird.
More like shit bird. More like shitty boss. All right. This area at first glance just looks like the third area to me. It's like the same color palette as a palette. It's like it's green. It's dark green.
Yep.
It's not the level themes are different, but it's just the world map looks very similar to the.
Yeah, this one it's a little forgettable. Just some of what's there, but
I don't
there are
think so.
elements to it that I don't forget, like the gusting.
Yeah, I think the stages are very memorable. I think just like I'm talking about just the theme of the overworld is kind of forgettable.
Yeah, but when I got here, I was like, well, what's the pull here?
And then you start the first level, and the music's like meow 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 meow. A bunch of cats are singing to you. It sounds like. Thanks guys for just leaving me in silence for that.
Okay, I don't really listen to the music, so I don't have anything to add to the music stuff.
I remember that commercial. Meow 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 mix.
Meow 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 mix meow meow mix meow meow meow.
Man, you guys are making me hungry.
Yeah.
Gross.
It's time to talk about our sponsor, Meow Mix, and their new tuna recipe cat food. Spencer's been eating it for a month. How you doing over there, Spencer?
I've got an ulcer.
You heard it here, folks. First, folks, get an ulcer.
It will kill you.
It will kill you.
It will kill you. It will kill you.
Don't eat it. It is for a cat.
Meow Mix, now just for cats.
Yeah, now just for cats.
No longer for people.
You gotta put it on the can. You gotta put a warning on the can.
Yeah.
Not for people. Don't eat this.
Do not eat this.
Yo, have you heard of the cat food challenge? What was that?
It's like the Tide Pod challenge.
Yeah.
Just gonna have people eat cat food.
You eat cat food for a month. Yo, I could do that.
You're gonna grow whiskers.
It's called ulcers.
And also ulcers.
We got Ghastly Grove and the Gusty Glade, I guess in Webb Woods, are all in the spooky foresty area. What do you guys think of that? I give you 3 that's.
Some good stages, but I mean, if you want to talk about cohesiveness, this is all over the place.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Oh my god, dude. There's like, what is that, like 5 different level themes here? You got a forest, a roller coaster, a hive. No, it's 4. I can't count.
But the roller coaster is haunted.
Yeah. I actually like that roller coaster stage a lot because you get this spooky ghost chasing you, and then you have to like open the doors to get through and get away from those spooky ghosts.
I was kind of annoyed by that, honestly, because
you would be.
Because sometimes they were low, and you'd think you could just jump over it, but you couldn't.
Yeah.
It's like sometimes I timed it where it was like, oh, it'd be cool if it was down and I wanted it to be down so I could jump over it, but you couldn't. It was just kind of like it was entirely blocked. It just didn't look like it.
So what you're telling me is that you hated it because you got caught by this spooky ghost.
No, I crashed into the wall.
And then got caught by the spooky ghost.
Sure. I think that's gonna make you happy, so I'm just gonna say sure.
It actually disappoints me.
Oh.
Okay.
Now that that's out of the way, Gusty Glade was cool. It's not the first time you're dealing with the wind mechanic, but
the spooky wind.
It's so spooky.
So spooky.
Spooky.
So spooky. Very spooky.
It's good.
Yeah. Teddy's review. It's good. Put it on the box. It's good. Teddy Kong.
Parrot Shoot Panic Why did they do this? I just
I don't
don't get it. Like, what? Why did you even put it in a beehive?
And it's boring. You just float down. You barely
Yeah.
do anything at that stage. That's something. Do you need the bird to do that? Dixie has that ability from the get-go. She can twirl her hair. And
Yeah, but
float
the bird
downward.
can attack. So
Yeah.
No, but you can't attack, right? On the stage.
Oh yeah, this one. Yeah, this one. You get two different birds in this one.
You play Squibbles.
You can be-
Oh, his name.
Quacks and squawks.
is there a race component to this?
Well, one of them can
Wow.
shoot, and one of them can't.
We don't see it that way, Teddy.
One of them shoots, and one of them can't. But in one of
We
them,
treat
yeah,
them-
you can shoot them, and then the other one you can't. So it's
We treat the
you're right,
birds
both.
equally.
So
Not all birds are created equal. That's clear.
let's be race negligent then. Let's just not acknowledge it and say that
Bird
we
race.
did.
Bird race, yeah.
Okay.
No, this one isn't a race. This is just like avoiding the things as you go down.
Okay.
Avoiding the bees. Don't get bees. They couldn't have done this with like the bramble or something.
Yeah, this should have been a bramble level.
Like I feel like maybe they were just like, guys, we have these hive assets that we just gotta reuse at some point.
I think we have enough bramble, thank you.
Teddy,
Yeah, but this doesn't work. If you're gonna do the honey thing, you have to do the honey, like the mechanics. They didn't even bother to do that. It's just
It's true. But I don't like there's so much bramble stages in this. I don't know that.
but why is a bird and a honeycomb?
I'm not saying this is better, but I don't know if a bramble replacement is better either.
just like my favorite mascot, the Honey Nut Cheerios guy said, "Hey, must be the honey."
If you
But
want
what
to
if
come
the
and take a
bramble-
ride with Squawks,
What if the bramble was haunted?
Take a ride, let's fuck. We'll float down and avoid the bees.
why do I even fly? Hey,
Hey,
must be the honey.
But like, what if the bramble was haunted?
Haunted bramble.
Kinda
What
like
if the
the-
hive's haunted? What if you got chased by the ghost of King Zingstein being?
Well, he's not dead yet, right?
He's dead.
Oh no, he was dead in the last one. Yeah. What if you're chased by the ghost? Yeah, that would be cool. But they didn't.
What if you were on a haunted pirate ship? That's the missed opportunity here.
What if?
That's true.
What if? Guys, just what if?
Speaking of pirate ships that are haunted, let's go to Creepy Crow.
Ah! It's the same boss, but he's dead.
So great,
our
we
job's
did it.
done.
It's a different boss fight, though. I mean, no, it's the boss from the first boss fight, but dead, and he has different stuff he can do now. But it is kind of cool that like they brought him back, and he's gonna get you from beyond the grave.
He sends his minions. He sends ghost neckies, and then one is alive, and you have to kill the live one, and you get a barrel.
You throw the barrel, and you gotta climb the ropes, and dodge the cannons.
I don't
Spencer's
question video games.
Spencer's favorite part.
It's a cool part. It's just very, very hard.
The
It's great.
cannonballs
Yeah.
are always homing for wherever you are, and they come from top down and horizontal. So
And I'm an old man. My reaction time is not very good.
So what you're saying is that you are not a pro.
No,
he's the
not.
country one god.
Yeah,
He was
my
the-
country one.
I thought he
skills
was
are-
the Donkey Kong 3 god with Stanley the Bugman.
Which Donkey Kong are we never gonna play?
A
I don't know,
math.
Probably like King of Swing or something.
Donkey Kong
Dude,
Jr.
you
math.
should see my King of Swing skills. They're off the charts.
Coming next Donkey Kong month to a mappers near you.
King of Swing
King of Swing.
for the Nintendo DS
For Game Talk this month, Spencer will be playing King of Swing Jr.
in its entirety.
Oh god.
And he will be showing direct live footage as he swings from the vines from the start to the finish.
He's the King of Swing. Join in here, folks.
You do that swing. He is the king of swing. He does that
The
swing.
King of Swing.
It's Spencer's swing.
He does a swing.
Yo, you should see me on that swing.
He does a swing. He does a swing. It's a swing.
Hey guys, you should see me on this swing set. I freaking tear it up.
Yo, you should see me on the seesaw.
Back in elementary, they
one
called
lonely
me
man on
the
a
king of
seesaw.
swing. I was so good.
One man, one seesaw.
Wait, 2 men, 1 seesaw.
Wait, 2 men, 1 swing.
2 girls, 1 hornet hole.
Next month on the Button
Squawk
Map.
Shaft. Remember whenever we were a podcast?
Back in the day, it's all so familiar. Oh wait, we still are.
Oh, okay. Remember, you guys have anything else to say about Creepy Crow and his Creepy Crows?
Nope.
Spence?
Nope.
Alex? No? Okay. Next, we're going on to K Rules Keep.
That's a keeper.
Let's go fuck him up.
That's what Diddy Kong said.
We got Arctic Abyss. I
Hard to
said
miss.
we got Arctic Abyss.
Hard to miss.
We got Windy Well.
Welcome to Wendy's.
Dave's in there. We got Castle Crush.
Not as good as Castle Crushers.
We got Clapper's Cavern. That one's also prime for X-rated jokes.
Certified clapper.
Yeah, yeah. You got the clap. We got Chain Link Chamber.
Chamber?
Oh, chain link. Smoke.
Oh, Chamber.
Enter the 36th chamber.
Enter the 36 chambers. And we got Spencer's favorite, Toxic Tower.
Must be a League of Legends forum. Oh wait, it's a tower.
I see what you did there. That's pretty funny.
Topical.
We got the boss level, Stronghold Showdown. I fucking hate this boss. Hardest boss of the game. All right, so where do you guys want to start?
Where it all began.
I just want to say this is where the game just decides to go crazy with game design.
Yeah, it's
Or
like,
level
hey,
design.
yo, fuck you.
No, in a good way. I mean, in a good way.
I mean,
Like-
yeah. I didn't say I didn't like being fucked by the game. I just, the game decides to fuck me.
Yeah. Sure. Whatever Alex just said.
What?
Oh, there's a lot of memorable stages here. They're all very different.
Yeah.
You got your, good swimming stage, a good vertical stage, Castle Crush, which is its own beast, and then Cleaver's Cavern, that one's all right, and then Chain Link Chamber, which is really memorable, and one of my least favorite, Toxic Tower, but I appreciate it. It's just not one of my favorite
It sucks
stages.
you didn't like Clapper's Cavern. Clapper's Cavern's probably my favorite here.
It was all right.
I love turning the water into ice and then sliding across it. I don't know.
It's a good idea.
Something very satisfying about that to me. I don't know. I like it. I gave it a 6.
Oh, we haven't been giving every world star ratings.
Let's come
I
back
have.
to that. We'll do that
I
later.
have in my head.
Oh, okay.
I haven't. All right. Castle Crush. Woo!
Oh, I love Castle Crush.
this.
Yeah, that's a really good stage.
That's a fun one.
A lot of secrets to you see them as you go up and you die. It's like, oh, there was a rhino. Let me go find the rhino. And you can see where to get the letters and stuff. But it rises up and you got to go down and, avoid the bees and stuff. And it's tricky, but it is a very good challenge. If they raise the oil and sometimes the bees will circle and then they fall in the oil. And so they won't be able to damage you anymore. But you have to really get your timing good for this.
Mm-hmm.
The bees, they're in my eyes. Yeah.
First world problems.
Yeah.
Bees in the eyes.
I like Chain Link Chamber too. I didn't think I would like it as much, but I was cool with it.
I don't know. How about that one? It's all
I'm
right.
not crazy about it.
It's all right. I feel like and this has been a part of the other levels too, but I think this is where it's most offensive. Anytime you have to go from climbing on a rope or something like that vertically to horizontal, it can be a little fucky.
Yeah. That's what fucked me
is-
over in that last boss fight.
Yeah, and this is where I felt it the most.
Mm.
Yeah, I was just getting annoyed by this point. And Toxic
How
Tower,
about-
screw that.
Yo, Toxic Tower is fucking awesome.
It's a cool idea. I really, really like the idea. I just don't think the execution was... It's a little stiff.
Yeah.
It's like if you make almost any timing mistake at any point, you're essentially fucked. And I don't like the snake very much, so...
Well, I like it because earlier in the game, they already taught you the whole rising water thing with the piranha and stuff, you know? And then now they're doing it again, only you can't touch it at all.
Mm-hmm.
So I like that. I think you guys are sleeping on Windy Well, though. I liked Windy Well.
I don't remember
It's
much
good.
about it.
It's the mine stage where you have to like. There's certain areas where you can like glide and like they'll like glide in, you know, in like an up and down pattern, and you have to like time that to get through certain obstacles.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a fun one.
I tend to not remember the vertical stages as much. They kind of, to me, melded together.
Tell
If
me
there
why.
wasn't- Well, because there wasn't a special gimmick to it. Like Castle Crush has the gimmick where the whole floor is raising, and I think that was really neat. But the Windy Well, I mean, I get that that gimmick is wind, but I don't know. It just kind of melds with the other ones because they also have the same background.
Mm-hmm.
So they all kind of like in my head are just kind of like the same level.
That's true. It's weird because, yeah, I mean, Castle Crush is awesome, but it's very simple, you know?
I appreciate that though.
Yeah, and they only did it the one time. Like, could you imagine if they would have done that multiple times? We would have probably hated it. We'd been like, fuck this. This is stupid.
It's exactly what I would have said.
Yeah.
Fuck this.
Fuck this. It's stupid.
Stupid.
Fuck all consoles.
It's just another paint job.
DLC.
This
Hey,
looks
the
like
paywall.
DLC.
They should have made this an extra level.
Castle Crush would have been free on DOG. Anything else about this area?
No.
You want to talk about the hardest boss in the game, Stronghold Showdown?
Is this a boss? What is this?
Yeah, it's the... Okay, so you walk in... It's the castle, and you walk into the castle, and Donkey Kong falls down from the rope, and you get the banana coin.
Where's the boss?
Oh, they take him up to the next area.
Yeah, that was confusing for me.
Yes, it's no boss. It's a fake out. I see what they're trying to do. It was like kind of like the fake out of the first game. So,
I guess I never made that connection.
yeah, it's the same thing. They were like, let's do another fake out, but with like an entire level, and then you move on to like another 2 levels.
Rareware
I don't think
loves
that
their
was as-
fake outs.
I don't think that fake out was as effective as the first one.
No.
Oh no, the first one was super meta because they rolled the credits,
Yeah, yeah.
and then you realize that they weren't the credits.
That's fun.
So technically, the world's not technically over. I guess if you want to, we move on to the flying croc. There's only two stages, so I technically count it as part of K. Rool's Keep, because it feels like just like a little extension of that. And with that, we got we got 1 stage in a boss fight. We got Screech's Sprint and K. Rool Duel. Let's talk about Screech's Sprint.
I think we're divided on this.
Why is this the last stage?
Because you're sprinting to the thing in the sky.
No, I guess it makes sense, but I don't know. It just feels weird. I feel like maybe like something like Toxic Tower would have made more sense as like the last stage, but it's the Bramble theme that throws it off for me. I think
I'm all about it. I loved it.
if they would have made the last stage like a castle theme, I think that would have worked better.
And I think the idea of like K. Rool's special dark parrot is cool.
Yeah, his squawks, screech or whatever. Yeah.
It's out of place for sure, like thematically, but concept wise, it makes sense. And it's just so damn hard. That's a hard sprint.
Yeah, it's very hard. It's.
I would not want to go for the DK coin or the KONG letters in that. I was just like, get me straight to that boss.
Yeah. No, I don't know. I like the design of it. I thought it was a lot of fun and really different. from the rest of the levels, and I thought it set itself apart. I actually really like the Squawk's character. I think he controls surprisingly well. I didn't like the snake one, but this one to me just clicked. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I'm torn on this. Like I said, I don't like the level theme. I do like the idea of like racing to K. Rool, against his parrot or whatever. It's all right. I like it. It's hard.
You know what would have been cool though is like an actual race, like as the monkeys against something. I don't know. It would have been. That's a cool idea that they should play. They should have played around with.
Well, the whole thing with the last one is that they show DK getting hoisted up. So you could have done like a climbing stage where you're trying to catch up with him,
Yeah, something like that where he's like being pulled up and you're just like trying to catch up to it. That would be freaking cool.
Yeah, that would be cool. And maybe to finish the stage, you have to jump onto the rope and then ride up with him.
Dude, that'd be legit. That'd be like some action movie thing. I like that.
Yeah, then it lead to the last fight. So
yeah.
Well, I do like the minecart races. Like the one where you got to race to 10th, and then they do that again here. I like the concept. It's not bad.
Yeah. What about that boss fight, though?
Did you say concept?
Did not, but I should have.
Teddy has regrets.
Yeah, let's talk about it. I'll go back to junior high.
When I was a baby. In junior high.
Smartest baby ever.
It started early. K. Rool duel. We're at the big boss here. Duel with K. Rool. Duel at sundown.
This is a challenging fight, and especially because he keeps like altering his pattern.
Nah, this fight's easy as fuck.
Okay, never mind. Apologize. That's all I got. I don't know. Nothing else to add at that point.
No, in all honesty though, I don't think this boss is as challenging as the first games.
No.
Or
I don't think
memorable. I mean, the first game starts and it's and you see like derpy K. Rool's like as like running across the stage and stuff, and then you beat him and you're like, oh, that was easy, and then he comes back and it gets like all serious, and then like it gets all hard and stuff. This one doesn't have that to me.
Well, like everything about this is just not as intense. I mean, it's also like the first one. It's on a pirate ship, which I mean, come on, this should have been on a pirate ship or something cool like that.
But you're on like
instead it's
like a floating thing, right? Like a gunship thing.
Well, yeah, except you're on the inside of it.
Yeah.
You don't even know anything about this gunship.
You should have been on top. Could you imagine if you were on top and like the wind is like pushing you and stuff?
Well, what about this? So we're kind of crafting a better game here, which is already a good game, but we're kind of crafting things. What if we start out here, which I'm whatever, and then as for if this one had like its second act, like the first one did, he shot a fucking hole through the side, and you had to like blow outside of that and fight out there.
Oh, that would have been amazing.
Ooh, this could have like, what'd be cool too is like some kind of spaceship shooter section or something. I don't know. Kind of like the Squawks thing.
And then there's a fishing minigame. I'm sorry, I lost you guys.
What if we just go to K. Rool's Carnival and play all the rides?
What if the last boss is K. Rool and like one of those dunker stations? We have to throw the ball at the target.
Mm-hmm. What if we took K. Rool on a Ferris wheel and he was actually the gaming uncle?
Oh, that'd be cute.
And you get your final kiss
this whole time.
Come here, Sonny.
Let me give you a kiss.
It ends with K. Rool and Donkey having a kiss on top of the Ferris wheel.
Gaming's deepest romance. Donkey Kong lore confirmed.
Yeah, it's an alright fight.
Yeah, it's tricky.
Tricky.
It's tricky.
Did you guys, or do you plan on playing any of the Lost World levels?
Not
curious.
today, but yes.
I won't. No.
Spencer, you have though before. I take it because you said you got like 90-something%.
I must have.
Yeah, so you must have. You have to. I mean,
I don't
because
remember.
if you beat the game normally, you only get like up to like 50-something. I think.
I watched the speed run, and they are insane. Like, there's a couple stages along the way where you have to switch animal buddies, but one of them just looked like you had to do so much switching. But it looks like a lot of fun, and there's unique soundtracks and themes and everything.
Yeah.
There's one with like the tires. You jump on the tires, you bounce off them, and then the final boss is a little different too.
I think you're thinking of Animal Antics. That's the one where you got to switch between everything.
That's one Derek was warning me about.
Yeah, that's the big one.
Yeah.
Oh my god, look at this type of level. Jungle, ice, jungle, brambles, jungle.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking brutal. I originally was gonna play through the Lost World levels, and I did play the first one. I played through Jungle Jinx, but we didn't spoil. It's just kind of like outside of the show. I didn't have a lot of time to replay, and I had to kind of rush to get through the rest of the game yesterday, so I could do this today. And I didn't get to do it, and I'm sad. So I might also be going back and playing through the Lost World just to satisfy myself because I really wanted to experience the game in its full before we started this. So,
I mean, you are a Sonic fan, so
gotta go fast.
Sonic Lost World.
Gotta get lost.
Got to play World of Warcraft.
And that was the romance story that is Diddy Kong Quest, Donkey Kong Country 2,
The story of an ape and his uncle.
and his sister. Final thoughts?
Wow, after mapping it, it's surprising. Like, I understand, like, I knew going in, like, okay, thematically, some of these don't make sense. More of them didn't make sense than I thought. But does that take away from the good quality of the game? Maybe. I don't know. There are a lot of reskins.
That's what I was trying to say during the 1 versus 2 mappa. The cohesion in this game is non-existent, almost, and that's something the first game did so, almost masterfully, that I feel like they just kind of dropped the ball in terms of that. But in terms of the actual level design, this game fucking nails it.
Yeah. I don't know how much. I mean, yeah, it's really good. Like everything's really solid. It's just when you look back at it as a whole, it's like kind of like a jumbled mess.
Yeah.
But it's a beautiful mess.
It is. There's great variety and terrible variety. Just in terms of like the things that you'll see and some of the experiences. There are some dreaded experiences, and yet some of those dreaded experiences are some of the best experiences, but they're also some of the worst. I'm looking at you like, Toxic Tower or like the Rising Poison levels and such. But even just like the ways that the animal buddies can switch up the gameplay can be really good.
Yeah.
It's hard to critique this game because I feel like it is the best of the Country franchise, and I don't think after this game, I don't think they reach a high like this again until arguably Tropical Freeze, in my opinion. So, it's hard to really, I don't know, for me to really try to critique this game when I know that after this they're not going to do anything better. I know Country 3 and I know Returns don't do these ideas better.
Well, let's not forget Jungle Beat.
Yeah, let's not forget it.
Never forget Donkey
Never
Kong
forget-
Jungle Beat.
Never forget Jungle Beat.
Never forget.
This is where I jumped off as a kid, so Donkey Kong 2 is my ending point for any
Oh,
Donkey
so
Kong.
whether we move forward with the Country franchise, you won't know what's happening.
No, I have no clue.
That's going to be... Dude, that's going to... I bet you're excited.
Nope.
I bet you're terrified.
I don't know. I'm just kind of
No, I'm just kidding.
whatever. I'm not huge in because Donkey Kong Country 2 happened. I don't know what happened with 3. Is I just never got the means to play it or something, and I'm kind of glad because I probably would have been really sad. And then 64 was just not. I was slowly getting out of platformers at that time. So
Have you played Returns or Tropical Freeze?
No.
I like Returns. I know Teddy's kind of indifferent towards it. I like Returns. I feel like Tropical Freeze comes the closest at like recapturing this kind of magic, though.
I remember when it came out, everyone was raving about it.
Yeah, Tropical Freeze is pretty fucking good.
Okay.
It'll take us a while to get there, though.
I mean, we're doing DK month, so might as well plug through a couple of them, right?
Next up, we're doing DKC3 and DK64.
That's going to take a year.
God, yeah. Whenever we decide to tackle 64, that's going to be a whole endeavor.
Can we just skip?
No.
Why not?
There's
Oh,
60 games in between 3 and 64.
We're obligated to get. I mean, technically, we could finish out the country games before we're doing 64.
Yeah.
Technically, we could do whatever we want.
Technically, this is our show. Yeah, you're right.
Technically, 64 is a piece of shit.
Yeah, technically,
Someone's gonna pop up in the comments. You skipped one.
No, don't say that. You're gonna upset Multimaster.
Oh. He was 9 years old when he played Donkey Kong 64.
9-year-old Malta, I just want to say, I know you have strong feelings regarding Donkey Kong 64.
But it fucking sucks.
I just want you to know that you were wrong.
It
You were
sucks.
wrong then and you're wrong now.
It sucks and you suck. You shouldn't like it.
There you go. Facts.
Yeah, that's
Cheers to that. I'll meet you guys in Donkey Kong Metal. This was the Donkey Kong Country genre, so now we're going to move to Donkey Kong Metal.
Oh. I like Donkey Kong Punk.
He's the leader of the bunch. He knows you well. He's
finally back.
Oh.
I think Teddy's just like had like a cramp or something because he's like he's in pain.
Donkey,
Okay.
you've forsaken me, Donkey.
The leader of the bunch, you know him well. It's like when you get a cramp, you're trying to like stand up and like, you know, fix it.
I know nothing about cramps. Tell me more.
Bye, everybody.
Hey y'all, don't forget to subscribe to them button mappers.